Okay, my name is Mark Deliges. I am in the process of trying to start an atlatl club out here in our area, the Bay Area, at the Coyote Hills Regional Park in Fremont with my friend Dino LeBest. And I've been struggling for the past month or so about trying to figure out how to fabricate an official WAA ISAC target stand for their regulation 4-foot square targets. And so I put out an inquiry to a couple of people. Tom Mills was kind enough to get back to me right away, and he actually posted a little tutorial on the Paleoplanet World Atlatl Association webpage. And I found that very useful. I went out today and purchased the materials to try and construct that. And I thought I would go ahead and make this little video just to document myself making this for the first time with the materials that he recommended. I bought 3 2-inch tree stakes, some bolts, some nails, and then I've got some 12-inch nails with washers that are going to serve kind of as tent stakes for securing the uprights to the target stand with some rope. And I made 4 little toggles to help tighten the rope against the uprights. Okay, I've gone ahead and cut the uprights at 69 inches and inserted a large nail at one end with 2 inches protruding out, and a large nail at the bottom end with about 4 inches of the pointy end sticking out on both of these uprights. Then I went ahead and cut the horizontal upper portion of the target frame at about 50 inches, a little over 48 inches, and I inserted bolts, and I'm about ready to glue these in. Okay, the glue is just about set. I'm going to go ahead and assemble the frame. What I've done is I've glued in a 6-inch, 5/16 inch bolt, which I cut the bolt end off and then cemented it into the center of the upper supporting arm. And this will slide right into a hole that I drilled in the center of one of the uprights. And then instead of using a toggle and rope to hold this together, I went ahead and just got some wing nuts, and I'm going to use the wing nuts to kind of just hold this together while I go ahead and get this into the ground. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and set up the target stand. Everything is bolted together, so this will come up like this, and basically I'm going to just stab it into the ground, and then we'll go ahead and drive in the support stakes. Put that in about there. And this one probably about here. And we've got one more. that'll go over here. Okay, then we'll go ahead and loop the upper stake. Loop these on while everything stays together. Then we'll go ahead and tighten the we'll go ahead and use the toggles around the stakes. Tighten that up. That looks pretty good. Same thing here. And on this side, and one last time over here. Okay, so you kind of get the idea of how the ropes will stabilize the target. Now, I'll do a little more fine-tuning before I set up my target on the stand. But you can see that goes very quickly, and thanks, Tom. These little toggles work really great. Okay, here's the target stand now after some final adjustments to kind of square things up a little bit and retighten the supporting ropes. But boy, this I think is going to work really well. I'm going to go ahead and set up my target now. I want to show you the target that I made. I ordered my ISAC target from a guy online, and I think there's various places that you can go to get these. What I did for my targets is I used a combination of some insulation foam and some laminated construction drywall foam. And I think Tom had a great idea about using cardboard. It sure would be a lot less expensive going that way. But I think once I try this out, I'm going to start trying to collect cardboard and see how that goes. So I'm going to go ahead and attach this target to the target stand, and we'll let you take a look at that. Okay, well, here's the finished target stand with the WAA ISAC target in place. You can see it's really fairly stable. You know, I could easily put a couple more ties on there, but you know, this I think is the way to go. Took me about half a day to make the target stand. Cost me about $40 in materials and hardware, and I think this is going to work really well for our needs. For our first atlatl competition with our new atlatl club out at Coyote Hills Regional Park in Fremont. I want to thank Tom Mills and Chris Henry from Paleo Planet. Thanks for all your help and dedication to this field. Thanks so much.